So I made it to Hong Kong, and I'm pretty surprised with how nice my hotel is. It's surprisingly nice for the $30 I'm paying, which is unbelievably cheap for anyone who's ever been to Hong Kong. Getting a hotel in right next to Kowloon Park for $30 is unfreaking believable. I think I'm gonna go do a hike on Twin Peaks and Violet Hill. I think that sounds right. Anyway, it's over on Hong Kong Island, so I gotta figure out how to get over there and then how to get to the trailhead. And after that's done, I think I'm going to spoil myself with some Din Tai Fung, because that's right around the corner from me, which if you guys don't know what that is, those are soup dumplings, which I eat an embarrassingly large amount. The last time I did it, the waitress kept asking me if I was sure when I wanted another order. I think I got 3 more orders once she started asking it, because I've got a problem, and it's food. My goodness, this is a lot of stairs. 7.13 miles in, and finally on dirt, off of concrete. Almost back to the Star Ferry. Tired.
I have no idea what that is.
The hike ended up being pretty interesting today. I had to go about 7 miles from where I'm staying to the start of the trailhead, and that was all on concrete, which kind of sucked. But Hong Kong's a pretty interesting city. You kind of go through these little windy paths, and there's sidewalks, and you're going through subways, and you got little pockets of nature all over the place. So it wasn't too bad. I was getting pretty tired because I'm super jet lagged, and I probably am working off of maybe 8 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours. So I'm beat, but I do have my books on tape and other stuff to kind of help keep me motivated as I'm hiking. Right now I just finished up, let's see, what did I finish up? I just finished up How Music Works by David Byrne, which is really, really interesting. I really enjoyed that. It was something I don't know much about, and it was interesting. And it's not about music theory or anything else. It's about the music business and a lot of the planning that goes into it. Anyway, I really enjoyed that. And then I also did listen to Me Talk Pretty One Day by David Sedaris, which if you've never listened to any of David Sedaris or read any of David Sedaris' stuff, he's hilarious. And I probably look like a lunatic as I'm walking down this pathway, snickering to myself with my little earbuds in, because nobody can actually see those. They just see some giant Sasquatch-looking dude walking down a thing, cackling away like a lunatic. Either way, I really enjoyed both those books. And then finally, after making it back, I got out to Din Tai Fung like I had originally planned. Ate numerous rounds of soup dumplings till literally my head was falling into my plate. And the only reason I'm awake right now is I need to get this video done so I can just go pass out. So overall, I think I had a really good first day. I've got a lot of things done. Tried out my new bag and tried to dial it in. My old bag just wasn't quite fitting right. New shoes too, got to break those in. So that's why my bag, I was carrying such a big bag. I'm not actually staying over right now, but I just want to try to dial in my balance of all my equipment before I do some of the bigger hikes that I got planned later on. And everything seemed to work out pretty good. I'm feeling pretty sore, but that's kind of expected doing 18 miles in a day. And especially when you got a new bag and new shoes and you're tired and all the other good stuff. Tomorrow, the master plan is to start the day with going to some of the bigger breakfast buffets. If you haven't noticed yet, food's a big deal for me. So there's half a dozen like world-class hotels that have these amazing breakfast buffets. And I'll just eat such a massive breakfast that I'll kind of not have to eat lunch, I guess. But they're so good. They're so good. So I'm going to go do that and try them all out. And I'll let you know my report on which one I think is. Then after that, I don't know. I mean, we'll see how I'm feeling in the morning. But I'm going to make sure to go out and go do stuff here in town, and make sure you do the same. Get out there and go do stuff. Later.